Hi Aries, or whosoever watching it. Thank you for joining me. And this is going to be the reading for Aries. Let's get into this. Okay, we got Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Actually, I was about to say that before this card popped up. I'm feeling like this kind of ferocious, kind of lion kind of energy. Even though it's kind of indigo kind of energy. But this is Aries reading. I'm feeling like with this Wheel of Fortune, it's like, yeah, it's like this kind of ferocious, kind of unstoppable kind of energy that I'm getting. It's like you're like, you kind of told yourself, that is it, that's it. That era has gone. This is a new era for me, you know. And then, like, confident, like, going for it. But what are you going for? I think overall in your life, you know, like all sorts of way, you know. I feel like when that kind of energy hits us, it's not just with that kind of way, kind of ferocious and all confident and determined towards one thing and other thing we're just completely laid back. I don't think it's that polar existence. I feel like you are into that energy and you are kind of distributing it whatever comes in your way with very much passion and just like you are looking at the darkness like with your wide-eyed open, and it's like, okay, what do you have to say? Something like that, you know, like so much confidence I'm getting. It's like, whew. Nothing. That's it. That's all it is. That you just wanna charge ahead with this kind of ferocious, confident energy, and that's it. Nothing. You have nothing to say. You have nothing to know about it. That's it. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, all of a sudden you talk a lot. Okay. Let's see. The first we got Two of Pentacles in reverse and Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. This is interesting because I feel like with Two of Pentacles, I mean, you are like right now, you are like that kind of stallion running on a race course with this, they put something on, you know, like, what is that called, some kind of blinder or something around two horses so that they don't see like 180-degree vision, otherwise they can get distracted. So to make them very focused on the race track, they put this kind of, you know, obstruction of vision, some kind of. So I feel like with Two of Pentacles, and like I feel like you are a tunnel vision right now, and you just at this moment that's serving you. You are charging something with like I said, I'm getting this like fearless kind of extremely like regal kind of, but regal is also comes with the diplomacy, but I'm not getting that kind of sense. You are just completely raw in your power, and it's just like, oh, it's like, God, look at me, I'm like on the growling, like that. And that you are not, that you don't have multiple things on your mind. You are like leisure focused to something, and you are like charging with your everything you got, pretty much everything you got, and you are extremely confident about it. You are not gonna go down to anyone, that kind of thing. And with Ace of Wands in reverse, it's like I feel like this has started. This has started. Is this something? This, because I already feeling this kind of like very passionate Ace of Wands energy already. It has started with a fortune, but then Ace of Wands in reverse, it's making me question. I don't think you are questioning, but I don't think you have any doubt. I don't think you are questioning yourself, oh, is this the way I should do it? Is this the right approach? I don't think you are not in that kind of, you are, I feel like you are like, this is it. You are focusing on a target. Your focus is on, I don't know. It's like you have seen something. You have visualized some kind of vision, and you are just going for it. So there is, I'm gonna come back to Ace of Wands, but let's see what is that. Interesting. We got another Ace. We got Ace of Cups with Five of Cups. Okay. I see. Are you taking this approach because you are... Are you taking this approach because you felt that you are not appreciated? I feel like in your recent past, like very really recent, like right before this energy came into your life, you are in a kind of melancholic stage. Like you are, I would not say depression or sadness like that. No, it was more like you are looking at things that which you did not get. You did not get that emotional fulfillment that you are looking for, because you knew that thing is your source of ultimate emotional fulfillment. It could be a relationship, or it could be your way of thinking of life, your way of looking at life, some kind of you thought or felt that this is it, that was it, that came right from the core of your heart. Then how can that person or that situation can make you feel that you are not emotionally fulfilled when it's coming so deep down from your heart, when it's coming so much honesty from your heart? Then how come that can make you feel emotionally unfulfilled? Anyway, so you really felt like a melancholic situation that created to you. You feel like something that you cannot really pinpoint, but it always makes you feel that sense of absence of something. And I don't know, maybe I don't know, it's like, it feels like after that you are turning completely your way of looking at life, or your way of looking at situation, or looking at this person. It could be anything, emotion doesn't have to always based on people. We are emotionally attached to many things that gives us chill, that gives us this sense of purpose, a sense of, that is everything that makes us alive is emotionally charged most of the time. Emotion, feelings and sensitivity is charged with that. It makes us move, it makes us feel. So you're like, because you are in a state that how come a thing or person or situation that has nothing but my passion, my heart and my honesty, then how come that can make me feel emotionally unfulfilled? So you're changing your way of looking at life, you're changing your like how you approach your daily situation, how we approach moment in a very different way. It was before it was more, like you are like plunged into feelings and really sensitive, and now you are taking a very like how can I say, it's like a very bold kind of approach, like I know where I'm going, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm seriously, I'm literally hearing like, just like, oh God, German army marching, that kind of energy, like boom, 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 and you're like going there, you are turning your way of looking at life, or way of handling such a situation, or how you handle your emotion or feelings. It could be anything or everything, and like how you deal with your life, these little things, with so much determination and so much confidence. Maybe this Ace of Wands in reverse, maybe it's asking, maybe I know that you are not asking yourself, because your energy is not budging for anything, but I think that is what it asking you to reevaluate a little bit. Is this one or other, this approach, is it really suiting you? And you are the only one who can answer this, no one else. So maybe this, like this is this with all confidence and ferocity, like those kind of, like I think if they like this or this. Right now you are like completely turning from this to this energy, like upward. Ace of Wands energy, like going, like doing, like this. Maybe it's just give a thought if you can balance this thing out somehow. Like Two of Pentacles, like you don't have to, it's not about juggling multiple things and not giving your full potential, or not full potential, full effort or full passion into one thing. You can, it's not asking you to do multitasking and just do it for sake of doing, not like that. It's maybe is asking you to at least give a thought, is there in a middle ground where these two energy can coincide together rather than either or, yeah, something to just ask, maybe you don't need it, maybe you don't need this middle ground right now, maybe in this moment all you need is this energy, like like, you set your mind, you set your eyes, and you are going for it. You are going for it. You don't need other people to validate you. You are validating yourself. You are acknowledging yourself, and with every moment you are marching with confidence too. Maybe that's what you need, but it just may be asking you not to get rid of this energy that you have right before this energy completely. Maybe we don't need a complete 180-degree turn where we have to choose either one over other. Maybe we don't need that. It's a question, it's just a question to contemplate and a question to ask. Whatever the answer, if you're really listening to yourself, when you are in this energy, sometimes, with this kind of, when you are, too much into one's energy, sometimes it's easy to get detached from our, our sensitivity side, our feelings and emotional side, our intuitive side. Sometimes it can get a little trickery to hold these two kind of energy simultaneously. So maybe it's just a question to check on that, so you don't lose this kind of energy completely. We need this also to feel drained inside, so that we can feel that we are still alive and water is pumping and making us feel like, I don't know. We got strength, of course. It's asking for you to really ask yourself, and use your strength, because you have. I told you I'm getting this line energy now. It's like a strength is a Leo card. Yeah, it feels like, this is energy, you have the strength. So don't worry about if you let this, water energy come in, your focus gonna go away, you're gonna be drifting, or you're gonna be elusive. No, don't worry about that. You already have that strength. That's why you are embodying this energy and marching forward. Hi guys. Okay, so this is what happened. I already did the whole reading with all the rest of the card, and then I realized that my camera stopped somewhere in the middle, right where we're talking about the strength and everything. So I really don't want to do another complete new reading, because I feel very connected with this one. So I'm just gonna oh, this is bummer. But anyway, I'm just gonna go again with the energy that I picked up before. Okay? So just bear with me in this a little bit. So we're talking about the strength, and the strength I was talking about, that you already have the strength to address multiple energy within you. You don't have to be either or kind of situation. You have the strength, you have that inner ability to comprehend different aspect of the thoughts or energy coming in a way. You have that strength to really address them. So don't, like, so if you don't want to address them, that's up to you. But if you don't want to address them because you think that you don't have that power, you don't have the strength to address it, because if you let anything else come in your way, this opportunity to march forward, to go have that confidence back, to that gonna go away. If you are thinking that way, I just want to tell you that's not the case. You already have the strength. It's up to you. Three of Pentacles is also suggesting the same thing. It's like, listen to yourself, listen to, it's not like listening others, because I feel like this whole thing is very internal to you. It's like your energy, so I don't think you are just going on the street and talking about all these things. You can feel this change, you can feel this energy shifting within you, and it's completely private thing to you. You may be talking to your, for some of you may talk to your, some very close people, but I feel like this is mostly very private thing for you. You are just getting into this kind of something very fresh energy that you haven't experienced for a long time, and you are just getting there, and you are not really talking about it and explaining others what you are going through. So Three of Pentacles, it doesn't tell me that you need to consult others or something like that. I'm like, listen to yourself. If there is a moment when you feel like, okay, maybe, you know what, I feel this way about that situation, let that emotion come in. Don't push it away. You can. I don't want to tell you what to do and what not to do, but I'm just saying that, like, this energy is telling me that if those kind of thoughts, if those kind of situation come in your way, you have the strength to address it. You have the strength to really understand those and really comprehend those without losing your peak of this energy which you really want to embody, and you are already embodying it. So that's, and this will, when you do that, this may give you a little bit of sense of relaxation. What I mean by that, like I was just telling before, when I was in this energy of yours, I felt a lot of confidence, I felt a lot of oomph in me, but also at the same time I felt a little tightening of jaw and little stiffness in my back, like that. Your body is like all focused into one energy so intensely that it's kind of forgetting to breathe, it's kind of forgetting to move. So this kind of, when you let this little other energy to come in, that's going to relax your body, that's going to really put you in this kind of, it's not going to take anything away. I just want to repeat that. I just want to really hammer that, like, it's not going to take this energy away. If you're afraid that if you let anything come in your way, it's going to take you this one-time opportunity to get into something where you can feel totally yourself, totally empowered, totally that kind of confidence. Sometimes you need this, and you need this. I totally understand that you are getting there, but a little bit of getting other things coming your way can relax you the whole process. And then it's like you're like this Four of Cups, like I was saying before. I'm like, oh, it's kind of weird to hear myself repeat, but anyway, it's like this, that you're like you're sitting on you're sitting on foot, and then the other foot is hanging. If this cup, you take it, it can give you this, it can, you can just put this cup here and you can get this total stability, but you are not taking it because you feel like you cannot afford to have that, because you are so focused on this thing that's right in front of you. And it is fine. Sometimes we don't have to accept everything. Completely fine, totally understood. But what I'm trying to say, maybe, like, if you take this will not take away, like look at, seriously, I'm like getting this in feeling, and it's kind of completely coinciding with the image of it. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I get something which it doesn't have to be, something literally coinciding with the picture, but this time it is actually. So, like, even if you put this cup here, your still concentration is here. You are not distracting. It's just giving you a little bit more comfort when you are still focusing on it. So it's like a matter of comfort. But if you don't want that comfort, if you want to go for it with this kind of, like full-blown energy and full-blown passion, you don't need this kind of relaxation completely. Please go ahead. I'm just saying, if you want that and you are not taking this because you think that if you take that then you will lose this, in that scenario, I'm just going to tell you that it's not going to happen this way. Alright, so it's like that. It's like, and then I also pulled out oracle card just to see the overall like, like subconsciously, not, this is like energy that we can, like we are like immediately experiencing, immediately understanding. But like what I try to do here with oracle card, I try to see what's going on underneath, what's the underlayer of energy. Here it is, and here I got change of season. It's kind of quite literally, and look at this card, it's like, so while I'm talking about this like line or like this kind of like alpha kind of energy, and then here it's so soft and supple and so relaxed. I feel like what's happening here, that because this is a big change for you, because this is actually making you look at the way you have seen things differently. Like when you change your perception, you walk on the same street, the street is never the same again. It's like that, and you are getting extremely passionate about that. Finally you can attain that kind of things, where in past, even though you enjoyed a different kind of energy, but it gave you a melancholic sense, which is a different kind of sense, and you wanted a change of energy, and finally you are getting into this energy, and you're like, oh my god, this is my moment. And that's why you are actually feeling very kind of, I feel like you are feeling a little springy inside, even though on outside you are like very, very, you are embodying kind of masculine, kind of very powerful. But because this change of energy, change of like direction a little bit, a change of orientation a little bit, giving you, I don't know, nice feelings. It's like almost like a spring feelings. You see the colors. It's not that you haven't seen the color before, but these colors come to you when you are so much into yourself, when you start getting a understanding of your own present energy. Everything seems a little vibrant. It's not that they are not present before. All these things that surround us is kind of becomes a little vibrant. I feel like you're feeling like that as well, a little springy kind of feelings. Alright, okay, so hopefully this makes sense. Like, anyway, I think the previous one I did a little longer, but I feel like this is where I wanna stop. So hope you get something out of it, and alright, thank you, and see you next time. Bye.